You keep saying, I just want to feel like myself again. But if you're honest, you don't even know what that means anymore. Welcome to the Primal Priestess channel, where we break down the basics to help you step into your most beautiful and aware self. I'm Ava, doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. Today, we're talking about why you don't feel like yourself anymore and what's actually changed. After everything this past month has brought up, the burnout, the disconnection, the overthinking, the rebuilding, it makes sense that you'd land here. And this quiet question of, who am I right now? Because something has shifted. And most people respond to that by trying to go backwards, how they used to handle things. But here's the problem. That version of you was built on patterns that created that burnout in the first place. So trying to go back just puts you back in the same cycle. Let's orient this. You are now fully in heart energy. This phase is about connection, expression, and emotional truth. But it only works if it's real, not forced, not performed, not optimized. Now we layer on the moon cycle, where we're building toward visibility and outward expression. And this means you've been processing internally, and that is starting to move outward. And then we layer on zodiac energy. I should be doing more now. I should be back to normal. And the fire horse energy of move on, get back out there, be who I was before. But here's the reality. You're not that version of you anymore. And this is where you may get stuck because you don't actually want to go back. You just don't know how to move forward as someone new. So you hesitate, you second guess, you wait to feel ready. But readiness doesn't come from waiting. It comes from participating in your life again, but differently. Not with more pressure, not with more control, but with more awareness. So here's the shift. You're not trying to feel like your old self again. You're learning how to be yourself without the old patterns that exhausted you. That's why it feels unfamiliar. Because it is. This version of you moves with more awareness, stops earlier instead of later, listens instead of overrides, chooses differently even when it's inconvenient. And that doesn't feel natural yet. But that's the work, not going back, but stabilizing forward. So let's keep these weekly action steps grounded and real. Do one thing this week that feels natural, not productive, not optimized, not strategic, just something that feels like you. Notice when you feel most like yourself, not when you're performing and not when you're doing it right, when you're just present. That's your reference point now. I hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. When have you felt most like yourself? Let us know so that we can support each other. And until next time, stay grounded, trust your intuition, and let your awareness guide your next steps.